In our last video, we had a basic intro to respiratory system, and we promised you a video on lung mechanics, as sqadia.com is good at keeping promises. So here you go. Let me first give you the highlights, what you are going to find here. So here, you will get to know how your lungs move when you breathe in and breathe out. What are the factors that can cause lung collapse? And what are some natural factors that are going to help you prevent this collapse? Here, we will have a detailed discussion on the intrapleural pressure and surfactant. Then, moving a step forward, we will discuss about compliance, its types, and then static and dynamic lung function tests. So, keep watching till the end. Starting off with the movements of lungs. During inspiration, due to the enlargement of thoracic cage, the negative pressure is increased in the thoracic cavity, which causes expansion of the lungs. In contrast, during expiration, the thoracic cavity decreases in size to the pre-inspiratory position. Now, pressure in the thoracic cage also comes back to the same level it was before inspiration, which compresses the lung tissues, so that the air is expelled out of lungs. Do you know that your lungs are under constant threat to collapse, even in resting conditions? Well, this is because of certain factors. Now, the two main factors that are responsible for the collapsing tendency of lungs are elastic property of lung tissues. Because elastic tissues of lungs show constant recoiling tendency and try to collapse the lungs. And surface tension, or the tension exerted by the fluid secreted from alveolar epithelium on the surface of alveolar membrane. Now you must be thinking, then why do our lungs not collapse normally? Fortunately, there are some factors which save the lungs from collapsing. Now, in spite of elastic property of lungs and surface tension in the alveoli of lungs, the collapsing tendency of lungs is prevented by two factors again. One of them is intrapleural pressure, which is the pressure in the pleural cavity that is always negative. And because of negativity, it keeps the lungs expanded and prevents the collapsing tendency of lungs produced by the elastic tissues. The other one is surfactant. It is a substance secreted in alveolar epithelium. It reduces surface tension and prevents the collapsing tendency produced by surface tension. Well, I noticed a kind of antagonistic action here. Did you? Well, intrapleural pressure acting opposite to the elasticity, while surfactant working oppositely to the surface tension. So, let's discuss about these factors preventing lung collapse and much more in next sections.